sure. But I am joined by Jay. Just Jay. That's all he's got in his name. Jay. But his name is Jay Hayland. Hayland.
Hayland. You spelt it wrong.
You're completely muted. I can't hear you at all.
Oh, well. Be fine. It was working earlier.
There's never not technical difficulties. Never not difficulties. It is what it is, man. It happens.
I'm not muted, though.
You're not muted now. No, you're fine now. We can hear.
Okay, cool. We're good.
Yeah, we could hear you there. Like, we couldn't hear you, and then suddenly we could. So
here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah, but you spelled my name wrong. It's Hayland. H-Y.
Oh, so it's funny because I kept trying. So every time I went to type your name,
I
kept typing "Hey Jayland." Every time I had to delete it like 4 times. Yeah, it was bad. I don't know what it is, man. I just your name and me typing just was not jiving.
Yeah. All good. Here we are.
So
I'm over it.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
you're good.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Wicked. So Jay, how about you introduce yourself and then we'll get into it.
Well, my name's Jay Hayland. As of right now, I am currently the owner and coach.
As of right now, as in
hey, things change. All right. Currently, I own the Thrashers Paintball team, our 10-man, all Canadian except for one guy, paintball team that play ICPL down in the States. And then I also just got brought on. I'm new the coach for Devious Premier. I'll be coaching them this year for the rest of the season. After event 4 and 5, I'll be their coach, and then into next year.
Nice, awesome. For those who might not know, can you just maybe explain ICPL?
It's the International Classic Paintball League. It's all mechanical. The rules are very similar to old school 7-man and very old school 10-man, where it's a point-based game. You play 8 games in your prelims. And it's point-based based off of kills, eliminations, flag pulls, and hangs. So it's a lot different to the X-Ball that pretty much everyone knows now. But it tickles my fancy. I used to play ICPL back in the day, so brings me back.
Oh, look at that. Ballsack is the first one to comment. We got to talk. I want to get those guys on, even if it's like for half a show. I want to talk about the whole how do you come across that kind of product? We got to talk to those guys. Sorry, that's a tangent.
Yeah, I mean they work. I've used one. They're great.
There we go. We got on the air unprompted. It works. Give me free stuff.
Yeah. In this economy.
Right? Absolutely. You know what, though? I talked to a guy one time, this is years ago, we were talking about, it's like, everyone wants to know, it's like, how do I get stuff? How do I get help? How do I get support? And he was like, dude, he's like, squeaky wheel gets the grease, man. He's like, if you don't talk yourself up, nobody's going to talk to you. You got to ask.
You don't ask, you don't get.
No, exactly. And then our friends over at Ntensity Customs, he kind of had the same thing. I joked with him because he was they hosted a signature thing for our boys Nightmare and Wolf, and they were signing photos and stuff. I was like, jokingly, I was like, so when do I get mine? He's like, when are you gonna ask? I was like, bro, don't play. No, come on.
Damn, Sean. Damn.
Like it wasn't not like he was talking down to me, but he was just sort of like, don't be an idiot.
Yeah.
Like what are you doing?
Me. Yeah.
So I love that mentality. So cool. Sorry, I'm doing stuff on my phone. I'm now done. Cool. Oh yeah. And so yeah, man. So you're coach and co-own. No, sorry,
coach, player. I coach Devious Premier, and then I'm like player, co-captain. I don't know. I run the team, I guess. Like I'm like the guy. But then I kind of have my good friend Ronnie. He's like an also captain on the team, so I'm like co-captain.
And also captain.
Yeah, love so that. It's pass some onus onto someone else. Keep the guys in line.
Somebody else.
10-man's a lot of dudes, like a lot of and women, but like our team's all men, and it's a lot of guys to wrangle in. It takes. It's like we need walkie talkies, like leashes. It's
leashes.
I get
Oh man,
stressed.
that is a sight. Sorry, that is a sight. Just like coming in with like 10 dudes on leashes. I'm pretty
Buddy
sure they
system.
do like
It's like you go
events for
with
that.
him and you bring him back. No going to the vendors.
Before we get on
Rally
the
up.
bus, everybody find your buddy.
That's it. It's
that
sad, but
wouldn't
like
work
we're
as
all men, but like and we're adults, but like it gets really bad at 10 man.
No doubt. I mean, it would be. I can only imagine if there was 10. Well, I mean, I don't actually belong to an actual official team, but of the teams I have played on, if there was 10 of us, even with the buddy system, you're losing 2.
100%. You know who your liabilities are. You kind of know who they are going into it. So sometimes you just, plan for it to just be like, oh, he's walking away. Kevin, get ready. Just in case.
Ready.
Yeah.
You just need a bounce. You need a bouncer, but instead of keeping him out of the pit, it's to keep him in the pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that in my past life. It was awful. I feel like a bouncer sometimes. Sometimes I've literally grabbed my guys and just been like, no, you're not leaving.
Just grab by the pod pack. Get back here.
That's get back here.
I love that.
Oh, man.
So it's just like running a kindergarten.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a giant daycare.
Yeah. And
good enough.
Yeah.
All right. That's the show, folks. No. So so what's it let's talk us through the team. Let's
like the roster.
I mean, well, is there anybody stand out? Anybody that you want to be like, yo, so this guy's on the team?
So like the team is kind of, I don't know, like I came from Big Island trauma. Like we played OPL a couple years ago, Premier Division, and then kind of how everything kind of went with that league and like how the ranking systems work. It felt like we were having to break up at the end of the season. So like, and the team itself kind of like imploded due to, standard paintball shenanigans. And to keep kind of the
shenanigans.
It was just everything you could think of in a season went wrong. So like is what it is. And then the whole camp folded, and then I wanted to keep the boys together. And that year I got brought in to play an event for Lockout USA. And I went down there with a couple of buddies, Brock Benevento. He plays in the OPL, as well as Costas Viastakopoulos, the Greek freak.
The Greek freak.
And we played Pittsburgh Open, which I'm literally packing for right now, and we're leaving tomorrow morning to go play. And we played that, and it changed everything. It was like paintball was fun again. It was everything that you could wish for out of an event. It felt like World Cup, but of like mechanical 10-man. All your ex-favorite pros of like your childhood are there, like Chris Lasoya, Nikki Cuba. That event, they had pretty much all the OG Dynasty were there playing, all of old X Factor and stuff like that. Like
there must have been so many creaky knees. At that event,
so much aspirin and Voltaren flying everywhere. Like
ICPL sponsored by Bengay.
Yeah, straight up. Like honestly, just like if you're not wearing Bengay or fucking Medistick or Gold Bond, you're doing it wrong. Everyone smells like it. It was the best. And from there, the next season when Big Island folded, I kind of grabbed a bunch of our guys from that team in that camp, and then we made a team, and we were brought under Lockout Canada. We played the last two seasons as Lockout Canada in the ICPL, and then this year we rebranded, and my dad's company are one of our main sponsors, so we did kind of like an homage to him, and
that's sick.
Took his old school bonsai tree logo from 1995 and kind of like warped it into like this cool modern thing with, kind of our play style. Thrashers is like we play really aggressive, punch them in the mouth type paintball.
Oh, buddy, you're singing my tune.
For 10-man, we're pretty young too. Like when I went and played, and I'm 32 with a busted hip, they're like, "You're the one, so get up there." You're playing like it's weird. It's more competitive now than I started 3 years ago. There's a lot like it's really competitive now. Like the old pros that are still playing, like they surround themselves with real pros, like current pros, and it's a sight to behold. You have like the whole back line of all just like your heroes plus 50 pounds, and then the youth going at each other at war. It's really fun.
Nice.
It's
I love that. That sounds like a blast.
So like for our roster now, I'd say like we have arguably the best roster we've ever had going into an event. We have like a really solid blend of like old school Ontario legends of paintball, like Corey Foreman and Zach Burke from the old Mavericks 3-man pro team. Like that's pretty cool that they're now in our roster. And then like from like my generation, we got me, Costas, Ronnie Mercer, Kevin Norton, not a cop. Who else we got? We got some from the new generation. We got the Moffat brothers. Like those two are like electric.
I love having the Moffat brothers. Oh, somebody,
maybe Dan and Mel.
No. It was somebody. I put a comment out a week ago or so, being like, "Okay, who wants guests?" Your name was tagged on it. Somebody was like, "Guests." Yeah. And one of the young fellows, one of the young guns. Well, we call him young gun. He's like in his 20s now. Yeah. God, I'm getting old. I think he mentioned them. He was like,
it Wiley?
I think it might have been Wiley.
Yeah, possibly. The Moffat brothers they're
making waves. You got to get them on. I'm like,
there's them. There's the Benevento brothers as well. They both played for our team.
Like a mob.
Yeah, straight up. I mean, like their house is very like has that vibe. It's cool though. I've never met his dad. Been to his house twice. I know he's there. Who knows? But
a lot of granite. Owns a construction company.
Delivery service.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. No, not saying nothing. But yeah, we got Dan Weber from Enemy Paintball. He's on our roster.
He's a nobody though. Nobody really cares.
Nah, man. He's great for us.
He's a savage. He's awesome. He's love that guy.
He's like, for me, as like also doing coaching, like one of the most coachable guys. And like if I could tell him to do something, like even this weekend, I told him to do something, and he went against it, and he got shot, and then he came back. He's like, I didn't listen to you, and I'm like, Like he's a very coachable guy. Love him. He's just great. Love that beard,
dude. His beard, mine.
Gives it a run for its money, but he's also got like
he's got flow. Like his is like he's got the hair with it. This is actually like my wife wants me to cut it. Like that. She wants that much gone.
That's kind of like what I don't know why I was poking the screen to kind of be like, that's how long mine was. But yeah, I used to have like it down to like here, like a nice little bush.
Yeah.
And then the wife was like, no.
Like, I don't know if I can.
I would never get away with that.
Nope. This actually has been ranked number 2 in the province of New Brunswick.
That's pretty sweet, dude.
I used to do beard competition.
Oh, I've seen a show about that. That's wild. That's a nice beard.
I lost to a guy who had like a very small beard, but that man's mustache was oh my god. And he had the costume to go with it.
Okay.
I was like, man. I was like, no, he deserved it.
The curly mustaches is just like...
It wasn't curly. It wasn't like super curly. It was just really like well done. And it was like he didn't grease it down so that it was like super flat all the way.
Okay.
It was like puffy. And then it went, I was like, man, he put time into it. The man did work. So yeah. So welcome to the Maritime Beard Podcast. I could do one. I should do one. I'm gonna do a beard podcast.
Dude. Yes. Why not?
Okay, so right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about physical
lotions
attributes on an audio-based medium.
But like the podcast.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a beard podcast. It's just gonna be titled. It's just gonna be called "Dripping in Oil."
I mean, you're gonna get an odd demographic popping in. You're gonna get someone's gonna come in here expecting something else. True.
That's fine. They can get that if they pay enough.
Definitely set up a subscription. Get them locked before they find out.
Where was it? There it is. Explorer, he had a question he wanted to ask while you were talking about your roster. He wants to know with the terminology.
Respect.
What's the GAT of choice on the team? Autococker, EMAC, what? I love how he goes for like crazy old school to the newest one. Like,
I mean, I love my autococker, but we have like a rule on our team, like no autocockers. It's just kind of
what's behind the rule?
They're the least reliable gun when you play our style of paintball. Like, if you have guys breaking the 40s and 50s in the first like 40 seconds, and you're diving and you're smashing your 3-way into mud, there goes your point. Your timing's toast.
All of the hoses.
So like, and like, I respect them. You get like a nice one purring. It's the sweetest sound in paintball, that little typewriter sound. But we run mix, mostly EMEC and Planet Eclipse based. Like, I know me and a couple guys have 180Rs. They're, in my opinion, the best mech gun out right now. Ours are so fast. EMECs, we got tons of EMECs in our team. A couple TM40s with adrenaline turbo valves in them, and nice. I think one DSR plus. We kind of, just a little blend. Like, we don't got a sponsor telling us what to shoot, so we just all shoot what we want, and everyone's kind of merged their way over to EMEX and 180s.
Grooving your way.
They're great.
Do it your own way.
Affordable.
Nobody's telling you what to shoot. Shoot what you want.
Yeah, and a couple of the guys on our team that got money, they got like the CS3 with all the fancy stuff. Yeah. That bobbled in my head.
Super fancy stuff that you remove.
I'm looking at you, Frankie, if you're watching. That's sick. That's sick firm CS3. Beauty. It's gorgeous.
I bet it is.
Can't afford it.
So, no, right? That's the issue.
No.
It's like, man, that's like looking at the new guns getting released. You're like, man, that's super cool.
Yeah.
For the guy that can afford it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy food for my kids for the
I'm gonna go to
time this week.
Facebook Marketplace and find something within my budget.
Right.
Something
that's me with
maybe
a camera right now.
Hot.
I don't care. Looking for.
I don't ask. I ain't asking.
Questions.
This seems a little bit sus, but I'll take it.
I don't know this individual's circumstances.
Nope.
I don't know why it's so cheap, and I don't know why they keep calling it the wrong name.
Yeah.
But yep. Oh man, I love it. Sorry, yeah, that's me with a camera right now. I'm looking for cameras, and it's just like they're so damn expensive. I'm like, why can't I? And then like it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like exhausted, brains fried, and just like, I mean, I could pay somebody to. No, that shouldn't do that. Like,
yeah.
No. Ronnie
decisions.
Mercer says the TM40 mech is apparently his go-to.
I've never seen someone use like meching or teching their gun as much as you guys with those TM40s. Just saying. Always have your freaking frames off.
But it's a TM40. Come on.
Meh.
Yeah.
My 180R purrs. It's like getting 14, 15 consistent. You can walk the trigger. It's single trigger, but you can like walk it. It's nice.
Yeah, if you can fit. Yeah, you just got to be able to get 2 fingers on there, then you can make it do things, right? So
that's it. You just got to like get just enough.
Yeah,
just enough.
Yeah. Just cut the frame. Just cut the trigger guard.
Nope. Banned instantly. Like they check guns.
They don't have to.
They're
they
turning
into
sticklers at ICPL. They're like, they're checking our barrels now because we're cracking our barrels all the time.
I love how they're becoming sticklers because we're breaking the rules all the time.
Everyone's doing it.
Look,
we weren't like going in there like we're doing this. We literally watched a team walk on the other field and they're just like they're cronying and they're just like, you're like
not even like trying to hide
come on.
it. They're just like
we're like boys crack barrels. Yeah. But now you can't. So it's like you gotta figure out other ways.
Okay. All right. Somebody will find a way. Somebody needs to invent the mechanical version of a cheater board.
Or an Allen key in your glove.
I mean, that too. Actually, I mean, that would be kind of slick. You slide it up through the finger. And just like,
I haven't put any thought into that at all.
No, none whatsoever. In case
No.
anybody from the ICPL is watching.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So when it comes, thinking all these, my vision is immediately it's like Go Gadget when every time he has like a screwdriver come out of the tip of his finger.
Can you imagine? Has anyone got the Lux key? Yeah, no problem, bud.
That's the ring finger. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh man.
So, playing 10-man. So we don't have any realistically any.
We're it.
10-man.
You're talking teams.
No, not teams. Just even 10-man games. Like
just the Ontario Classic every year. That's the only one.
We struggle to get enough players to put together. We wouldn't be able to put together like maybe 4 teams.
I mean that's better than what that's. I mean for the Classic, there's usually a decent amount of teams that show up, but for teams that actually like play it, we're it.
Yeah,
there's like half of Detroit Fusions out of Ontario. Other than that, like that's pretty much all you got.
I love that about paintball. It doesn't matter where you're from. You just be like, yeah, I'm on this team. I'm a fly out twice a year to practice with my team.
Yep.
And then go lose. It's like
damn. All right. Could win.
I mean, you could.
I mean, like Edmonton Impact's a good example of that. I was thinking that the whole time. I'm like, they're not even. There's like 2 Canadians on that team, so it's like everyone else just. The Canadians actually have to fly to America to represent Canada. It's wild.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's dumb.
Go Sea Dogs.
Woo! Got to get them on the show too. That's a plan. Gonna make that happen.
For sure. They got some characters.
Oh, right. That's the one
Rizzardo brothers. That might be who they were talking about. Those two, they're great. They'll be fun.
But see, that's the thing. It's like I want to have these people on. I'm like I want to have them on, and it's like, okay, we're on the radio.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Fair. Yeah, that could definitely get out of hand.
But also, yeah, that's fine. I could also just do a not radio show one time.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know a whole lot about 10-man, which is a lot of people who watch the show are like woodsball players, or competitive, but have never done 10-man.
Gotcha.
Can you break down the difference? Like, what's there? Like, we got right now. I mean, 3-man's kind of like all over because everyone's talking about 3-man.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, you watch 3-man, you can kind of figure it out. 5-man, 7-man, but 10-man is just chaos incarnate. If you if you don't know what you're watching, you're just watching 20 dudes on the field, 10 of them against 10. They're just unloading an obscene amount of paint.
Yeah,
simply from the sheer number of players. So what's it like trying to like plan a play for a 10-man team?
That's me. So you kind of want to look at like angles are very different because you also got to think about the sheer size of the fields. So you can literally have guys shoot up in the air and drop artillery strikes on back bunkers. Like there's a lot more drop shots. There's blind shots everywhere. There's like you shoot around refs that are on mounds. Like you kind of have to kind of just pick a side and kind of play it like you have an island where guys either hold it down over there, don't die, push the center, and go heavy on, say, in Pittsburgh on mounds. The field actually is on an angle. So like the Dorito side is actually like up a 15-foot hill.
Oh,
and
nice.
Then the snake is actually down like a 10-foot hill. So the field you're running is like if you're going this way on it, and it's like this. So if you're on this high side, you can shoot all the way crossfield and drop shots into their snake one. So there's like depending on the angle and depending on the side, because there's even like a woods ball field where it's you start one team's down here and the other team starts up here on a hill, and you're one team shooting down at the other, but then all the key bunkers are closer on the low side. Like it all depends on what side of the field you're on.
You're
how you
literally
play.
playing 3D chess.
Yeah, 100%. And like we play in the woods too for all you woods balls guys. Like we're playing in Pittsburgh. 2 of our games are in their woods ball field, and it's like a no man's land in the middle of all bushes and shrubs and ticks. And then around that there's like a center field that's like straight from top to bottom. Like one team starts at the bottom of the hill, one team starts at the top, and then there's like one side there's like an upper field and a lower field. So it's like if you start on the bottom, you can run the lower side of the field quicker, but then you have to run uphill to go to the higher side 50. Like but yet you're starting lower. The other team's starting like 20 feet above you, like a half mile down it's huge. I walked out there my first year and I'm like, this is the biggest field I've ever seen in my life. And there's 3 fields on one field, and you're just playing the whole thing. So you just really have to get like your buddy system and worked out at practices and know like who's playing in what group. And then also, you're going to want to you can't try and push both sides at once. You want to have one side that's strong and tight, and then 2 sides, whether it be wide or up the middle, and one side, like you got to try and push the envelope on one side. And then from there, make sure you have all of your wires crossed, like all of your angles crossed. You got most fields have crazy center structures, or the Mounds field, we call it the pit. It's like a horseshoe with walls on each side. So guys are like off the break are jumping into this horseshoe from both sides, and it's just paint flying everywhere. So we play on like woods, mounds, hyperball, which is like the old corrugated tubing, and then usually hybrid fields, which could be anything from like helicopters and water totes, which we did before, to mix of hyper and airball and just random bunkers. Maryland, we just played, had sea cans, like massive, like 53-foot sea cans on corners and all that stuff. Like we'd never seen anything like that. You literally you couldn't see a whole wire for like 50 feet, and there's a whole game going on over there, and people are getting lost in it. It's
actually
it's
3
fun.
paintball games happening at once.
Yeah, it honestly is sometimes. And then that's why you have to be in your groups, and then you have there's a lot more, in my mind, or in my opinion, communication in 10-man, because there's just so many things that can go wrong. There's so many things that could go on in that where you just can't pinpoint it. So you have to have just something to like kind of just like the standard Lucy's, Ricky's, and Charlie's, like kill out of where. But then it's also like, where are we at on the field? We have like time calls because they're 12-minute games. So we count down the time. And then as the time goes down, you have to like in your head formulate like, where are we at? What's our kill count? Where are we on the field? We need to be way further up the field. Talk to my boy. Let's get going. Like it's all like coordinated like strategies, and yeah, very much like 3D chess in comparison to like other styles of tournament paintball. Like there's
it sounds like it's what's the word? I can't think of the word. But basically the idea is you might be able to come up with a play, and then the game happens, and then it really is relying on your players to know how to communicate, what to do when things start going sideways.
Oh yeah, like off the break you go 3 to a low side, you lose 2 of them, you hear the medic call, so one of our guys is like, I need fucking help. Like, someone come help me. And then it's like, oh, well, your plan of rushing the one side is now pivoting because your center presence is now having to pivot out and around and try and support that one lone ranger over there. Or we can just tell him, go fishing, buddy. And then that just means he's like baiting people in. They know that they launched a grenade on our side and they blew up a side, so they're going to be pushing it. And if he's in a good bunker, he can just kind of hone it in. And
just sit there, take shots, and
it's a lot of conversating rather than talking. It's a lot of like, hey, what do you need? Rather than just yelling out random bunkers. It's like, I'd say, like, I don't know if the word you were looking for is nuanced, but 10-man is very like,
a lot more creativity in it, in the language, I guess. It's not, like you said, not just screaming out bunkers and just screaming out kill one constantly. It's
very
and ever evolving.
Oh yeah, and it's where players that are known for having good paintball IQ thrive. because there's going to be
Okay.
times where you are on your own and there are 5 guys peeking at you and you're stuck behind a water tote going like, how do I keep this alive for as long as possible? Like, how can I stall out? Or how can
Yeah.
then I'm looking cross field and seeing what's developing over there. Like, oh, we're winning over there. That determines how I play over here. Like, do I try and like shoot the guy in our trench like 20 feet from me and fight that guy? Do I just start yelling out random stuff to confuse them? I've bamboozled a couple of guys where I'm yelling my guns down while I'm like posted up, and then they run me down and I just shoot them because they think my gun's broken. It worked. Like,
Yes.
just little things in a game can in 10-man, like you can screw with people's heads. Like
for sure.
It's like war.
I mean, those are the just the old woods ball tactics, right? Like I remember like back in the early days, you'd be sitting behind a bunker and there would be like, you know, you're just sitting there and you're like, okay, I know they know I'm here. Well, how am I going to bait them in? How am I going to bait them in? You just be like, I'm going to unscrew the tank a little bit. Let the old tipman go, brrr, and he goes, oh, he's out of air. He goes, put it back in as fast as you can. And then they think you're out of air. And they're going to be like, oh, we're just going to walk them. I'm like, yeah, you are.
Boys, who's writing this down in the chat? Someone like that's a play right there. That's sick.
Dude, we did that all the time.
That was awesome.
I had a guy that ran, this is ages ago, back like I used to play nothing but woods ball. Buddy had an A5.
Sick.
He had a double. He always ran full auto, so he had like a double tank set up on his back, and he ran them into a single remote line. So we're sitting there, and he's just dangerous. Like, dude, he's like disconnect the tanks. Like he's just like turn the tanks off. I'm like, oh, runs it down, turn the tanks.
Doesn't look weird at all in the woods. 2 men, one guy's just like, give me a second. Oh, it's cold.
It's cold. And then just run because I know that they're coming down.
Yeah.
Keith had some great comments there. He said, the 10-man group cheat, execution of misdirection, shoot the refs, misdirection, rabbit runs down, followed by multiple run-throughs.
That is a thing that happened. We got pretty famous in Pittsburgh. I mean, I could send you the link. It's a thing that happened. If any of the boys are watching, post the link in the team chat because it's
the group cheat. Just
I
like
wouldn't call it a group cheat. All right, like it was.
Did it break a rule?
Oh, a few. So essentially, what happened was, I think our guy was in like a 7-on-1, and he was like kind of in a lay down bunker, and the dead box just happened to be behind that bunker, right? So he's on his own, fighting the good fight, as he should. And sorry, I'm also trying to find this clip because it tells
play to the last pod.
So he was doing his thing, and guns blazing. He pops the top, shoots a guy, like trying to run him down. He pops down, switches hands, and then that guy spine taps him up the back, which is like definitely a major penalty. And then Costas, he's turned and started shooting him in the face. And then while that's happening, the other 6 or 7 guys on this team were shooting at him. So tons of paint going over his bunker. Also the dead box. So we stand up in the dead box. We get fucking torched because there's 7 guns shooting at our one guy. Our guy's fucking bah, bah, bah. And then we grabbed our guns out of the dead box and then started shooting back at them. And then like in the heat of the moment, like we're like pop up, we're like, yo, what the fuck is that all? Sorry, CRTC and whatever. What the hell is that all about? Because like our guy just got spine tapped. There was no major, and it was like, what? That like we were not in a winning situation, but that was BS. And then when we pop up, we just get torched, And then some of our guys were like, and the guy, as he spine taps our boy, Costa turns and shoots him, and then he starts shooting him in the back of the head. So then our guys, as we pop up, get shot, grab guns, and then it just turned into mayhem. And then
Nice.
I had to go talk to Jason Trojan to not kick us out of the tournament. And they gave us a tie.
There you go.
So
okay, if you're
who is in the wrong? Who is in the wrong here? Not us, apparently. We're the victim.
If it gets to the point where it's 1 versus 7,
I got the video.
Wicked. I got to sign paperwork, hopefully, but there he goes. If it comes down to a 1v7, there should be a new rule set that states there are no rules.
Check your Facebook Messenger. I just sent you the vid.
Wicked. I won't be able to post it.
I mean, you could just watch it and react. It'll
be
like a nice
I'll
little
post
YouTube
it later.
react.
I can't put it in the stream. Otherwise, I'd just play it right on the stream right now.
That's one angle.
I can't wait. I'm gonna watch that as soon as we're done here.
Okay.
But yeah, like if it comes down to 1v7, like come on, like hits don't count now. You know?
Yeah, which and to be honest, in 10-man, it is a lot of if you're on your toes, you win. If you're playing defensively, you're not likely to win. One of our strong suits on our team is that we're really good at like hunkering down, communicating, and turning those defensive into offensive situations. But in all reality, when it comes to getting the call from the referees, the people that are running people down are less likely to get the penalty than the person getting ran down. It's almost always the penalty goes on the guy getting ran down.
Because the guy getting ran down is easier to watch.
Yeah, so they're watching this stationary object, but no one's watching the guy running, covered in paint, and then just stick a guy, stick another guy, and then I'm hit. I just took out 2 guys. Oh, and Andrew got a minor, so there's another guy, and it's like that guy just created chaos, and that's like something you have to have in 10-man is a guy that just creates chaos out of nothing. Sometimes at the end of the game, you run down, you take that penalty, you lose the 2 extra bodies, but guess what? The game's done. You get the flag hang. C'est la vie.
There you go.
You don't pull 5 of my guys. Who cares? It's because you got the flag hang.
Paintball equivalent of a goon.
Yeah, pretty much, man. I've seen at 10-man. I've played enough CXBL, OPL, MPPL, tons of paintball in my life, and 10-man. I've never people fight each other. They're on the same team and they fight each other. I haven't seen a team versus team fight yet, but actually I saw David Baines almost rip a dude's head off. That was wild. But I've seen not gonna name names, but teams literally suplexing their guys in the pits and stuff, and full on fist fighting. I've seen it 3 times now, and it's everybody love everybody, guys. I know it's we're out at war out here, but it gets heated out there. When shit goes sideways.
For the record, I don't condone violence.
Me neither, at all.
Mostly against your own team.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I am a big advocate for bringing back the lawless days of paintball, and I'm kind of digging that vibe a little bit. I don't want to take, I don't want to get punched in the mouth.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I do enjoy maybe some healthy mosh pit vibes.
Oh, yeah. I get that. 10-man is just when you go, some people they make fun of it. It's like a beer league, and I get it. If you only have ever played your local 10-man tournament wherever you may be, and that's the vibe you get, for sure. Helps keep you loose, whatever. But national 10-man tournaments are insane for how competitive they are. We went down there and we got our asses kicked our first tournament. You go into a tournament, you're oh, we're playing an amateur tournament. We'll do fine. Even if we go 4-4, whatever, night before the tournament, it's an open tournament. Your first game, ground 0 gold, which is basically all Baltimore Revo Pro NXL. 7:30 in the morning, have fun in the woods. And you're Okay, cool. And then they false start, or they blow the horn, and the guy didn't have his mic on, so we're all standing around, and then they're running out of shooting. We're just like, this is our first game of 10-man, and we're just like, and we almost won, which was wild. But then it was like another pro team, and then another pro team, and then another pro team, and then the best amateur team, the second best amateur team, and then the third place amateur team, all in our bracket. And we're just like, this is the most humbling experience we've ever had.
Excellent.
We lost Leon, probably like 5 guys after that tournament, but like we rebuilt and
made it better.
For sure. That was 3 years ago. We just played Maryland last month, 2 months ago. And we got 4th. So like we went from going 0-8 to getting 4th place. It was a pretty huge improvement.
I love that. Leon's Cass comment there. He's got a Leon Cass? Cass? I forget. His comment, you don't need all your teeth anyways. And then Keith Kissel says 20% fewer teeth. That should just be the tagline to ICPL.
To be fair, I've legit, I don't think I've seen a punch thrown yet. It's mostly grown men reliving their like WWE fantasies of suplexing people. I've seen multiple suplexes where they just get all up in each other's faces and then a bear hug and then someone's getting launched into a table and stuff.
No, I love that. I love that. You know what I mean? Like that's like that. Like I said, those are the old. Because I know I don't look like it, but I was a punk and metalhead back in my day, going to the all ages shows. Me and my buddies are the reason they don't host all ages shows at the local Kinsman Center anymore.
Oh shit!
Did you know if you do enough damage, you can crack a linoleum floor? I
didn't know.
We didn't know you could do that either. We cracked the floor. We were like, oh no, we busted the tile. And they're like, this is linoleum. How did you? I'm like, I don't know. We crowd surfed the speakers of whatever. Literally threw my buddy over people into the pit. Like those. He was light. So I love that.
We did I did the screamo scene when I was younger, and I ventured into a pit or two, but like it was more of a no crowd surfing, more just like random spin kicks to the head.
Yeah, see
it was just like I'm gonna punch a dude in the face, pop.
Yeah, we didn't deal with those guys. Well, they'd show up once in a while, and like they'd throw like haymakers, and we're just like, that's cool, bro, and then grab by his shaggy hair and drag him out.
Yeah, it's like that's assault, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it should just be. Come on, you're supposed to just push and shove and throw each other. Come on.
Yeah,
but I dig that. I love the idea of coming off a field and being like, and then just like picking somebody up, and putting them through the table because we won.
They weren't winning. It was
all right. I'd feel even better than afterwards. If I'm losing, I'm putting them through the table and be like, done.
When you go to a tournament and you play these 8 games that determine your fate, because you always play Sunday, you always have to show up Sunday for your last 2 games. And if you've had a bad tournament and you're showing up at 7 a.m. on Sunday morning, knowing that it doesn't matter, it's a recipe for disaster. Like those guys are going to be either defeated or just going out there for blood. Like just put everyone into the dirt. It's
you got nothing to lose.
Yeah, that's it, right? Like they're the most you could be the most violent and worrisome when you have nothing to lose, right? So I've definitely seen some guys' tournaments on Sunday get ruined in the morning by just getting blown up by nobody teams or just like throw togethers that are just like, fuck it. Let's just go to all the 50s off the break. Who's going to expect it? And then people do it. And you're on the other end going like, ha, ha, ha. They're at everything. Yeah. Just get behind something.
Just get behind something.
Pretty much. Let's figure this out. Because it's cool because like 10-man, you have 12 minutes. Like you can figure it out. Just like survive for a little bit. Take a breath. Let's figure it out.
Yeah.
Roll.
Let's stop for a second. Let's chat.
Yeah. Because there's no do-overs. There's no like, oh, we'll get them next point. It's like, no, this point matters.
Yeah, we'll just throw the flag because we lost 2 guys off the point and we don't
want to do that. No, it's like, giddy the fuck up. Like, hope you got your gold bond on and send it. Like, just you lost your 1 and your 2. You're the 1 now. Go. Like it's
You're the one now.
well in 10-man. If you don't hang the
I love that
flag,
mentality.
you have to hang the flag. You
don't
have to
win.
grab their flag and you have to hang it. If you don't, it's a loss. Like if
Right.
flagpole's only worth 20 points out of 100, killing all of them is only worth 20 or 30 points out of 100. Like, you need to hang that
so there's
flag.
no-
That's the other 50
you
points.
gotta.
So it's like you have to have like be calm but with a sense of urgency at all times. It's
Calm with a goal.
yeah.
A
And
goal and a deadline.
with over time with these guys, it's like we went from just like having a breakout and just, figuring it out on the field to now it's like, where are you going? What's your secondary? Where are your shots from here and there? Situational. We have a guy here, you go there. From there, you do this. If that guy's not there, go here, have a guy fill in, communicate backwards, flood the center. Like, there's a lot of
backup.
You have to have plan A, plan B, and then like a plan C is always just freestyle it, dude. If you're on your own and you don't have any plans left, just do what you got to do. Because if you don't,
that makes sense.
if you're gonna lose,
You
get funky with it. Like,
if
like,
you're gonna lose, make them work for it.
That's it. But or hunker down and hope we have someone else to come try and save you. But there's a lot of times where you're out there and you're just like, I'm alone.
I'm alone.
I'm alone. There's no one to help me.
That's when the trash talk starts.
Oh yeah.
That's behind a bunker. You're by yourself. You're up against 7 dudes. And you're just like, all right, I'm gonna lose this match, but I'm gonna hurt them emotionally.
Yeah. Yeah. You can definitely get away with some stuff out there. But like I wish like we were like, you knew more of the team so you can get like real deep and personal. But because you're going down there and like, honestly, our bracket, we don't know anyone. We don't know their backstory. Yeah. But I would like to cut deep. Locally,
that's got to be a new position on your team, man. That you need a researcher. You need an analyst who's
Yeah.
going to be like, after you give everyone the like, okay, here's plan A, plan B, plan C, and then the analyst will be like, all right, so number 14, you're going to talk about his recent divorce.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I definitely know I'm the guy that usually ends up putting his foot in his mouth for talking shit. I've always had that kind of a thing about me, and yeah, I remember at the last one.
Personal on the field.
No, it was off the field though. But whatever. And like, the guy was like, "Oh, where are you from, Canada?" He's from Florida or something. He's like, "Oh, where are you from, Canada?" I'm like, "Oh, like Niagara." And he's like, "Oh, wow, yeah, I was just in Oakville." I'm like, "Nice, that's like 20 minutes from my house." He's like, "Cool." He's like, "Where do you work?" United Rentals. He's like, "Oh, Geotab." I'm like, "Oh, use it. Fucking sucks." And then we played him.
Where are you? Oakland, United Rentals. Come say hi.
Yeah, like, cool. Like, I don't, like, we're never gonna talk after this.
Right?
You're making
What's the
small
population
talk.
of Oakland?
It's cool.
Like,
yeah, like, why are you talking? Like, I don't know. I
love that. I do love that when they're like, yeah, I now know where you are, and I'm like, cool, bro, you're here now.
Yeah, we're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Maryland, like, just trying to survive, man. And it could have just been being nice, but I'm also like kind of like weirdly antisocial, so I'm just like, eh.
I think, man, that's a weird thing about paintballers. A lot of them are. That's why we joined a sport where you don't need a team.
Right.
You could be assigned a team. You know what I mean?
Like, for sure. And like some guys, like for their team, like I notice it around here, a lot of guys are just like in their team. Like that's their people. They can talk. Yeah. This is like their social outing. This group of 8-9 people. No one outside those people can enter these people unless you get weird looks. It's weird. Something. It is. But like I also at the same time, yeah, a little bit. Especially at these things. Like we're the only Canadian team down there, so it's just like we're the foreigners. Like we have like one team that we were associated with, Lockout USA. Like they're like our like sister team / like friends down there. So we have like some backup if shit goes wild. But like it's cool. Yeah. It's cool. We like representing Canada down there. We do pretty well. I'm stoked for this weekend.
I've always liked. I've traveled a couple times to the States, and We played. It was in California. It was a
Sweet.
highlight of my paintball career. Was not the game. The game was rough because we played in the desert in California.
Like Northern California? Like SC Village?
No. It was a place called Copperopolis. It was an old copper mine. It was a MagFed event.
Oh, cool.
Anyways, yeah, we went down and it was wild. And long story short, it was a weird event. And at the end of it, they're giving out awards and stuff. And our team captain gave out a bunch of awards to a bunch of people that they knew because they were hanging out with them all day.
Yeah.
And then I'm packing up my gear, and all I hear is like, "Hey, you gotta come over here." I was like, "Why? I'm busy. Like I'm hot. The sun is physically hurting my skin because I'm not built for this climate."
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, you gotta come over." I'm like, "Fine, whatever." And I get there, and there's the other team captain, the opposing team captains. They got the Mofo Award, which is supposed to be given out to somebody. And he's like, I gotta give this out. He's like, I don't know their names. I just know them as the Canadians because there was 3 of us. He's like, every time my guys came back and said, we can't do X, Y, Z. And I'd say, well, how come? And they'd be said, because the Canadians are there. He's like, every time I turned around, these 3 dudes were just throwing wrenches into my plans. So
that's funny.
He gave us his team's award. And I was like, all right, cool. So
that's sweet.
Yeah, Florida, same thing. Well, we were actually open arms. They came. They were like, the Canadians came. We're like, yeah, we're here. What's up? And we're like, where's the store for the adult beverages? And he's like, this is Dry County. Like, what?
Oh,
it's like, yeah, man. Or North Carolina, not Florida.
Okay,
North Carolina. He was from Florida. That's what it was. The guy
Florida can buy guns at the gas station,
right? No, this was. This guy was from Florida, but we were there. He's like, yeah, this is Dry County. And we were like, that's a thing.
That sucks.
He's like, yeah, man. He's like, you got to drive like 30 minutes that way.
Could be worse. I've driven further for weed.
Right? But yeah, North Carolina was a trip. It was hot. It was humid. It sucked. We played in the woods. And there was shade, but even the shade was hot.
Yeah, I am a little bitch when it comes to humidity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an office worker. Like,
I work from home.
Yeah, I built my team of all laborers, construction workers, roofers. Like, they're all guys that are out in the heat and humidity all the time, and there's like 2 or 3 office workers.
That's the way to do
it. It's a good thing because
days
are long.
Yes, they are. Especially when they're roofing or framing and it's 35 degrees out.
Yeah.
And you gotta bust out the electrolyte freezies to make sure that they know you care.
The Squinch. Oh no, that's the brand we got at my work.
That's the one. That's like the key one. Squinch. What time is it? I've lost track of time. Got 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Beauty.
What do you want to know, sir?
What do I want to know? I want to know. I don't know. I'm all over the place, man. I'm all over the place. I'm having too much fun chatting about so other than watching somebody get suplex through a table, which again sounds like a blast.
It's kind of fun. Fun to watch.
That's right. Fun to watch. What do you got for like a good story? When somebody asks for a real good story, like bust me out a good story. We got about 3 minutes.
Oh geez. Okay. Well, oh man, you got the Pittsburgh Classic Dead Box one. That was that's the one. Other stories. Okay. So we don't. Our first tournament was in Maryland like 3 years ago or whatever, and it was our first tournament. So we're like, yeah, let's get an Airbnb. That was so we learned immediately the dumbest idea with a 10-man is to get an Airbnb. So, I mean, between it being hands down our worst event we have ever played, first event we ever played, got our asses kicked, go back to the Airbnb, not naming names, someone turns the thermostat to 85 after 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. Some other people decided to take a whole pack of Oreos and create the super Oreo where all the cream from the whole pack of Oreos and then in one and then put it in a random person's shoe for the next
God.
morning. Yeah, I mean, we just learned really quick that it's just like if you're a team above any size more than 8, you do not get an Airbnb. We haven't had one since. We're always in hotels now.
Are they more well behaved? Is it because they're isolated? Like you can't. You know, like you don't have all 10 people in one room at all times.
Right. Yeah. Honestly, it was just too cramped. You know, I was one of the unlucky people that were on the second floor and woke up first Sunday just pouring sweat. Just like
nothing like waking up dehydrated and confused.
Yeah, and they were drinking. I don't drink beer, but they were drinking something called like Golden Monkeys. I don't know if you ever heard of those.
Horrible.
They're 12% beers.
Yeah.
And they were just like, they woke up, they smelt like it. It was just like, and then we just went in there dehydrated and sad. And then after that event, we lost like 5 of the guys.
Nice. Yeah. We had one, something similar. We did an Airbnb. We'll never do it again.
Yeah.
First of all, the number one rule of the Airbnb was no heavy smells. We were not allowed to cook food with heavy smells, and we had to figure out what that meant. And then we were
curry.
like, "Oh, he needs to know curry." Okay,
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
We were not allowed to touch the thermostat. It was actually locked.
That's a blessing,
right? And then, so, anyways, what ended up happening though was one of the guys was sleeping on the floor because he was kind of like a last minute addition. He brought his own like air mattress. He got up in the morning to get a drink of water, stubbed his toe, and then kind of went back to bed. Didn't think anything of it. The next morning, there was blood on the ceiling. So we did our best. But yeah, there was a lot. I didn't know toes could bleed like that.
Buddy, I don't know if you can see that. Story for next time.
Okay.
So I'm like, I've seen it happen.
He just stubbed his toe. That's all it was.
I've never seen so much blood splatter come out of my finger in my life, and I can only imagine a toe would do the same. Like,
maybe, I guess.
Yeah, it's because that's where all the blood, like where it ends, right? So that's where all the blood pressure is.
He was also diabetic too, so we think that might have had something to do with it.
Oh, yeah, probably why he kept bleeding.
Because like he's like, oh, I cleaned it up off the floor, and then one of us were like, what is that on the ceiling?
like, what do you do? You can't.
We did our best.
Get a Swiffer stick and just.
Yeah, I think one of us stood on a chair, like a rag.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so we're pretty much out of time. So yeah. Jay, thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Thanks for having me, man. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Absolutely, it was a ton of fun, man. We'll get you back on after the Pittsburgh, and then we'll find out if somebody else, like if you maybe you'll have a new story, something wild.
Just wait till you see the video after this.
Oh, I can't wait to watch it. So thanks to everyone who hung out with us, chit-chatting, liking, and sharing and all that. But also special thank you to our show sponsors. We got Northern Hydration. Go check them out at northernhydrate.ca. I think it's like that. Northern Hydration in Google, you'll find it. But use Maritime PB10, save yourself 10% off. Moncton Paintball, Home Away from Home, Ntensity Customs makes these amazing shirts. If you check him out, he's got Maritime Paintball podcast shirts. They're very nice. I can't wait to actually get mine because I threw the one he gave me. I threw it into the crowd. Paintball Dirt newsletter. Go check them out. Does a great job. Weekly newsletter comes out basically cliff notes of what's going on in the paintball world. And then Virtual Paintball League. If you have a VR headset, go check that out. It's a lot of guys are practicing in the off season using it. It seems to be doing a great thing. And a lot of people are getting into the sport through it. A lot of kids are finding it and then playing the VR thing and then being like, I'm gonna go do this in real life. And we're like, yeah, crack the code, man. That's how you get the young generation into the sport. So it's been a blast, folks, but we're out of here. So until next week, cheers.